And we begin our game with a kickoff sailing out of bounds. As number 7 Warriors, 2-4 right now this season, try to stay alive for the A bracket as they take on number 2, the program, in the black.
Everybody, check in with him. He's over here.
First of 3 games today. This is your Y2 Sports Game of the Week. The Warriors offense takes the field. 2-4, one more loss and they'll be in the B bracket guaranteed. Or if a Broad X win later today against the Assassins. Shobin the pistol, much different look than normal. Going to pitch to his left to Sigler's going to cut it to that side and see what he marked it at. Give a special shout out currently to our teams down in Virginia Beach. They went a combined 4-2 yesterday. AFN going 2-0, while ADR Mayhem both went 1-1. They'll all be in action later this afternoon. We'll try to have live updates from Virginia Beach. This is our first of 3 today. The next game will be Ruckus and Survivors. We'll have that here, as well as Broad Axe versus the Assassins. Motion, McLean. Shobe drops back. Fires up to McLean. And does he got it? No, incomplete. Second down, and it looked like McLean had it for a second, but unfortunately for the Warriors, it falls incomplete. McLean back this week after injury.
Double tight. Ready.
Shobin the pistol.
Go.
Low snap. Rush coming. Going to go to his right, and they will get him for a loss. So it'll bring up 4th down. And the Warriors, see what they decide here. One would assume a punt is coming. Shob is stepping off the field, so punt coming.
Butt. Yeah, you got it. You good. Hey. Who out there cannot go? Hey, what? Got 9? Hey. Right.
So it's to the Warriors sideline for this punt. Route, ooh, almost blocked. And can he field it? Finally they do. Oh, McLean just got lit up on that one. And McKinley coming down the sideline. Coming at you live.
Let's go!
A big return.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
As the program, they won the battle against the Warriors offense. And they just won a battle against the Warriors special teams. But however, there is a penalty.
Hey, bro. How about you, bro?
No. But once you turn this way, you go back. You got to turn.
My bad, bro. Hold up.
Yeah.
Program taking the field. As the referee tries to mark the field.
10.
I did.
Hey, good run back.
Yeah, got the end. Yeah, got the end. Yep.
Yep.
From the gun. Low snap. Fires complete. And they get the pull immediately.
All their bodies, baby. All their muscles.
We talked about the key earlier this week being the defensive line play of both sides. The program's D-line won that first battle against the Warriors O-line. See if the Warriors D-line can get to the program's O-line. Two of the best defensive lines in this league. Malott in the gun, one tight end. Play action going to his right. And he's still going. Can move for a big guy. I believe he's just a little short of the first down, though. Yes, sir. That's the first down. Hand off, and they got him immediately. Lewis coming in on the pull.
I got you.
And not much there for Damien.
Back up.
Malott in the gun. Fires in, complete to the sideline. So third down coming up.
It's all good.
Program already bid confirmed will be in next week's game of the week against Mayhem.
It ain't gonna happen again, guys. I just didn't know. TJ Blizzard. Let's go. Aim in the flat.
No, never mind.
Beat him in the flat. Let's go, defense.
For the Warriors, they have one more game as well against Top Gun next week. Snap Malott. Fires it deep. Here's it again, a deep ball. And it burns the Warriors secondary for a touchdown program. The deep ball has been the key all season. And the first time they try it, it works. As the program has taken a 6-0 lead on the Warriors here in the first quarter. As we walk towards the goal for the extra point. And no better way to flex your muscles than this first quarter for the program. They stopped the Warriors on their opening drive. They had a nice return initially on the punt. And a touchdown to go with the extra point makes it 7-0. So, program will kick it off. Warriors have a kick return for a touchdown this season. That was back in the opener against Mayhem. Franklin took on back. It was a Warriors only score in that game. Let's see if they can get a second one here.
You knew that was coming.
Hey, I went to Boonesboro too. I can't count.
You're right, we can't, can we? Unless we got our toes out.
The thing I can count is how many beers I drank. All right?
And here comes the kickoff with the score currently sitting at 7-0. Nice, much better kick, and taking it from the 1. And he might get a bit more out of this one as it goes down about the 30, maybe 29-yard line. So the Warriors take over after giving up the long touchdown. Look to try to even up the game. The Warriors had a shot early on with that deep ball to McLean, but it was dropped. And now the Warriors going to try to capitalize on that nice return of almost 28 yards with a drive of their own. And for their sake, hopefully 6. First down from the pistol. 2 tight ends set. High snap and play action by Shove. He's going to take off and run it himself. John Shove is going to get a first down. And a big gain as Rao is limping a little bit. And Ryan Rao leaving the field.
Watch the ball, D-line. Ready.
Run the pistol again. Hand off to Segler, and there's nothing there. Warriors like to run the ball, but that time the program stifled it as Rao comes back in.
Double tight. Let's go, D. Tackle. Tackle. Come on. Come on. Here it goes.
Man in motion, it's McLean. And they're going to hand off to McLean on a sweep, and McClay gets pulled down. Small gain again. Third down coming. And the Warriors will have to air it out here.
Or maybe you might have to go. Straight up on him. Body up. Let's go, defense. Body straight up. No reason, man. Let's go, man. Come on, baby. Ready. Watch the run. Outside. Set. Go.
Snap. Shobe. Going to his right. Fires. Intercepted. Cortez coming down the sideline. They will not catch him today. Touchdown program. A pick 6. And the program goes up 13-0 on the Warriors.
Joe, don't hold. Keep
Let's pitch off every quarterback we play.
I was about to say, I swear at least once a week I see him do it.
Every quarterback.
Why are they trying?
Every quarterback.
I don't know why they try. 13-0 program.
He was last time. He was last time.
Ted's making a case for first team. All Washington County with another interception this season. If it is to be believed, he has picked off every quarterback that the program has faced. As the extra point is coming to make it 14-0. Snap. And it's good. And the program makes it 14-0. And the Warriors only average 14 points per game. They're going to need something fast because right now they're down by 14. As the program behind the long ball and the pick six, both of which have been the biggest keys to their success this year. And the Warriors are going to go on offense for this next try. No kickoffs.
Hey, it's time to find that fire right now. Down 2 scores, we need one before half.
But the program has a lot of control right now on this one. Warriors going to need a response fast. Oh, sorry about that. Snap, Shobe, and sack. They got him. Two tight ends for Shobe. Going to his left. And they got him. Shobe can run to his left and he can run to his right, but no matter where he goes, there is a program defender. And so at the end of the first quarter, program is up 14-0 on the Warriors. So we take this time to mention to you that the Washington County Flag Football League is sponsored to you in part by Game Time Hagerstown, which this summer season will be doing Monday night kickball every Monday at 6 p.m. at the Hagerstown Fairgrounds, 351 North Cleveland Avenue, Hagerstown, Maryland. Come on down for Monday night kickball. I can vouch for you firsthand. It is a great time. Very laid back, very fun, and open to anyone. So come on down Monday night. Yes, sir. And my duck shorts. So come on down this Monday night and every Monday night for Monday night kickball from Game Time Hagerstown. 6 p.m. at the Hagerstown Fairgrounds. That is once again 351 North Cleveland Avenue, Hagerstown, Maryland. Right now, as we start the second quarter, the Warriors seek to get something going on offense. From the pistol. Man in motion, it's McLean. Going to his left is Shogun on the option, trying to cut outside. Cuts back inside now. He's swifty, or shifty rather. And finally they get him. And the gain was maybe about 7. But it looked like he ran 70 on that one. So 4th down for the Warriors.
We need one. Tim. Will. Tim, on the line. You cannot move in. You cannot go until I take you. Hey, watch the face. Get back.
Punt coming. Rao boots it. Great kick, actually. And returned. Coming up the field. And finally they get him. As the program's offense takes the field again, sporting a lead of 14-0.
No, as soon as they hit me, I was like, shoot it down here. Yes. As soon as I made contact. I know.
First down, man in motion. It's McKinley going to the right side, cutting inside now. Still going to McKinley. Finally they get him. There's a penalty flag, however. Seems like they're indicating flag guard.
I don't know about that one. So I went down. Yeah, it was no, that's crazy for real. I didn't flag on that. Hey,
So I lost it down for the program. About that, Kevin. Blanked on it this morning when I was leaving. But when I tested it the other day, it'd be good. I'll have it next week, guaranteed. Even if I gotta leave my car all week. Not been my weekend, to be honest. Keep making mistakes. Snap Malott. Fakes. Rush coming. And incomplete. So 2nd down coming up. Or 3rd down, rather, for the program. The Warriors are trying to get a stop. So a 3rd down for program. Keep an eye on that deep ball. It's been the key to their success, as mentioned, on offense. In terms of their passing game, no team has been able to do it better this season than the program. Quite the turnaround from where they were a year ago. Or rather, last season. Snap. Malott, rush coming, they got him. Louis with the sack. And Moats, formerly of the program, is down. I'm going to turn away from him.
Hold up. Is he good? This is for you.
Give him some air.
Is it knee again? His knee, yeah.
And Moat's down. And they're helping him off the field. He's indicating it was the knee. So 4th down coming up for Warriors, or the program rather. That's the Warriors, I should say. Score a big win here. Unfortunately, the price of that win is the loss of one of their star defensive linemen, Moats. The Bastard Heritage Bowl, co-MVP. And we walk back over in preparation for the next drive for the Warriors as they try to get on the scoreboard in this 14-0 game. And little roller there. He cuts inside. Oh, he's got space. And to get him, I did see the program defender there for still the last second. So looks good for first for Kretzer, but he stopped at about the 38-yard line.
Don't do it. Huddle.
Well,
You're not that fast to go down there.
so from about the 39, the Warriors will start this drive. They have some momentum. So, sorry, I'm still adjusting. Steps up, and there's a premature whistle. Shope's flag was not pulled until seconds afterward. But a small gain. Warriors have no passing yards yet.
Let's go, Will.
Shobe in the pistol with Rao and Heron, tight end. Snap. And he throws, finally getting passing yards. Sugar going up and believe close to a first down. So the Warriors get on the board on terms of passing yards. This is honestly 2-down territory, I believe, for them.
Not that much.
Master, grab my flag.
Third down. Third down and out, ball. Go D-line.
2 tight ends and a back with 2 wide receivers. So the run is set for the entirety of the game. Snap. Shobe. Fires. Oh, dropped. So 4th down.
Watch the snap.
I'll grab your flag.
Two tight ends. One back here on 4th down. Big play coming. Shobe fires it deep. Has a man, but incomplete. And the program will take over. It's twice it's been there, but just cannot execute it fully. And the program score another victory as they take over with this 14-0 lead. Handoff Coates, and Louis gets him. Second down for the program.
David, stop letting Louis take your lunch. Hey, David. Hey, don't worry, I got y'all. Keep it up, bro.
Snap. Malott going to his right. Gets a quick one out here to set the ball. And that's not going very far either. So 3rd down for the program.
He doesn't have his triceps anymore.
Hey, Padilla! Padilla! Hey, Padilla, no time.
Hey, tell him, CJ. Put him on his back. CJ. Put him on his back, CJ. CJ, learn well. Let's go, defense. Eli, be right in the middle. Do another one. Come on. Tight. Watch the run. Kelly, look in front of you. Louis, contain.
Snap. Handoff Coates, and he gets a first. As the program is pacing their way down the field.
Hey, same thing, usual, back to where we were. He's just a little off to the right.
Let's go, defense! Let's go, West! Let's go, D-line!
Trips on this left side. Keep an eye out for that. Snap, Malott. And fires complete. Still going. And the program once again having their way with this Warriors defense. This offense has been explosive. They are currently 2nd, or I believe 3rd rather, in points per game. And it's with a 2-minute warning. This is an offense that has improved as the year went on. Remember, they only put up 14 points on Survivors in the opener. Since then, they're averaging over 22 points per game. Snap, and I believe it's going to be an offside. Fires it deep, and it's a free play, of course. It's going to be incomplete. As Scherers drops the interception.
First down. Second down. Hey, let's go, y'all. Water. Let's go, defense!
Snap, Malott. Play action. Fires it. Incomplete. So third down coming up for the program.
Let's go, defense! Let's go, D-line! Here we go. You are. You are.
High snap, Malott. Dave. Yes, they're gonna call a sack. And Louis again with the blitz. If there's anything keeping the Warriors alive in this game, it's him defensively. And so Marshall will punt it. So he walked to the Warriors sideline for this punt.
Watch the ball!
Back in flags is Cody Snavely. Will you be playing today at any point in time, you think?
In time. Something I'll do today just in case.
McLean bobbled it, and that was almost scary. He almost bobbled it to the defender.
I'm going to do something today, so just in case something come up next week and we wouldn't play or something.
All right. Snavely making his debut this month finally after being injured. And that punt was almost bad for McLean. He almost bobbled it to the hands of the defender. Warriors will have a shot before halftime. Remember, the program does get the ball back to start the second half. So you don't want to take too big of a risk here. The last thing you need is a turnover down this side of the field. Especially with the program getting the ball back.
Let's go, D.
Show two tight ends, man in motion. Fires Elm incomplete. See McLean. Second down coming up.
He's not the tight end. No, I was over here. He checked over. Good. He checked in.
Warriors, as mentioned, trying to stay alive for A bracket contention. A loss in this one will eliminate them. Program, meanwhile, preparing for mayhem next week. Snap. Shobe. And they almost get him. And Shobe's legs are his best asset. When he takes off, it's hard to catch him. If he could get his arm to be just as good, he'd be one of the better quarterbacks in this league. But the thing is, rushing yards, you're not going to quite cut it when you're down 14-0. He has tried firing it up twice today.
Huddle up.
First one was a drop. The second was just a little too high. But in terms of rushing, he's at least at 50 yards so far in this one. Just cannot get it going in both facets of offense.
Chipping, tight end chipping. He's gone.
Here we go.
Tight end chip.
Two tight ends, Shove in the gun. Snap, rush, caught, Sigler, and not much going there. Third down coming up. And the program calls timeout. With that, you'd be thinking that they're going to try to get some points on the board before half. They'll try to apply more pressure on the Warriors, who are already down 14-0. This being a Warriors team who only averages 14 points per game. The most all season they scored was 27 on the Survivors, who, as you see, are getting ready on their sideline to take on Ruckus, who they're somewhere back there behind the Warriors. That game will kick off at 10:30. First meeting between these squads since the fall of 2016. Snap, Shobe, fires, incomplete. Second down coming up. So fourth down.
Run that Joe again. Run that Joe again. I've been seeing people stepping out. He knows I beat him. Hey, don't worry about that.
Warriors, they got 3 tight ends set at the moment. Snap. And got it off late, and it's incomplete. So this is the last play. That was third down, I apologize.
2 seconds. Oh! Take a snap. Take a knee. I'm going to take one of those. 2 seconds. Run play. 2 seconds. Run play. Hey, run towards Johnny. Timeout. We got a timeout.
So 2 seconds to the fourth down. I don't think the Warriors are going to go for it. Might as well. You could force maybe a pass interference downfield. But it sounds like they want to just run the ball so they would avoid putting the ball in the air. Anything that can happen in the air is either they get it, the program gets it, or it's incomplete. So I guess they only have a 33% chance there. Rao is actually lined up at quarterback / possibly punter here. He's in the gun, so Rao's going to take it. Rao will fire it, and it's complete. And that's half. So at halftime, the score, program 14, Warriors nothing. We'll be back.
Don't tell everybody the page.
Oh boy, we are back for the second half.
It was funny. When it was funny.
The program made a tactical error, and
Shut up, dog.
because of it, they will be kicking off to start this half.
No.
So the Warriors get the ball back, not the program. Kickoff coming. McLean taking it. And still going. Brandon McLean finally pulled down. And hopefully for the program's sake, this extra drive does not come back to haunt them.
No, Joey, it will not.
We'll see if this man can get himself another pick six. As the Warriors are down 14-0.
Huddle, huddle,
The
huddle.
program has won in every facet of the game so far. Offense, defense, and special teams. And this is the result of it.
Hey, huddle up.
We do have a
Hey, listen.
Virginia Beach update. Andy Hoffman is currently playing for the affiliates at quarterback, and they are leading in their game by a score of 13-7.
Swing left, swing left.
So hopefully we can keep in touch with that game. Snap, handoff, Sigler, still going, and he gets pulled down. That game is being live streamed right now in the national page. This game is currently on Y2 Sports. Please feel free to share this to the league page as well as the Uncut page. So to reconfirmed, the affiliates are up 13-7 in their game. And we're looking over at Survivors as Daniel Taylor is warming up, throwing the ball. Looks like he might try to give it a go today at quarterback against Ruckus. Taylor has not played since the Bassford Heritage Bowl against the Assassins where he injured his hand.
Watch the swing left. Swing left.
So this will be the first action he has seen in a month and a half as the Warriors head back onto the field. Snap, and there's going to be a false start on the Warriors. If anybody watching our stream can share to the league page or give me live updates of Virginia Beach, please do so. So far, the only update is AFN is up 13-7 in their elimination game. We will keep trying to have updates of Virginia Beach as this day goes on, as well as airing the league games for this week as the spring season is winding down. Snap, fakes a handoff, Shobe, step it up, John Shobe, still going, look at him go! We mentioned the run is his best asset, and he showed it there. It's the Warriors team who has been on the cusp of A throughout this year. They only lost 7-6 to Ruckus, and then they lost 13-12 to the affiliates. They didn't have a good showing against Broadaxe, but against Mayhem they were only down 14-6 in the fourth quarter before Mayhem pulled away late to win it. So this has been a very competitive team. They've just not been able to get over the hump. Their only wins coming against Survivors and the Assassins in the Bassford Heritage Bowl. But for 2-4, they could easily be 4-2. High snap, Shobe. Oh, inside to Sigler. And there's a penalty.
Keep doing it.
You want to start you shot, I'll break somebody's neck.
Defense huddle.
Wait, hold on.
Last week we were rained out here in the Washington County Flag Football League. Those games have been moved to next Sunday. We will have coverage of all 5 of those games next week as I prepare for playoffs and the all-day coverage. Snap, show. And they don't sit. Finally, Farmer gets them. As the program's defensive line continues to have its way with the O-line. So 3 cones the Warriors have to go now. It's the program defense that has posted, I believe, 3 shutouts this year. They shut out Soccer, they've shut out the Assassins, they shut out Top Gun, they almost shut out the Red Eagle. However, a last play Hail Mary touchdown by Hoffman ended up changing that result. Otherwise, they had a fifth shutout for the season, and what would have been their 4th straight. The most they've allowed all year is 31 against Adrenaline Rush. But that was a game where they put up 27. Man in motion, it's McLean. And a low snap, incomplete. I think they were going for a double pass. And 4th down comes. The Warriors will punt it. And their A bracket hopes are getting dashed. So they will be a strong contender in the B. We're actually going to stay back here for a danger zone cam to keep an eye out for the punt block. Program is certainly more than capable of doing that. Snaps around, no rush. There's a rush and a slight tip, and it's going to be fielded. And not much on there by Coates, who was more intended to be a blocker on that play than a returner. But a slight tip, and the program will get the ball back. Once again, those watching, please feel free to share to the league page as well as the Uncut page, maybe even the Nationals page. And if anybody has any Virginia Beach updates, it would be mighty appreciated.
Monster.
As the program lines up. Malott in the gun. Fires complete. The program has been the story of the year. It's a team who only managed to win 3 games last year, going 3-8. Only team to play 11 games last season. They have turned around in almost every category, especially the win total, which they're at 5. A win right now would double that from last season. Snap, Malott. Fires to McKinley. It's been a popular play for them. Touchdown, program. And the program goes up 20-0 on the Warriors. And we talked about the turnaround. They already had the elite offense, or the elite defense rather. But the offensive line, which has been the key to the protection for Malott, has led to the kind of deep balls that you just witnessed. And McKinley looking like Brandon Cooks out there. Of his ability to run those deep routes and cause the defense all kinds of issues. Extra point coming. blocked a little, but it sails in anyways. I missed it a little. And it's good. And Louis, he's the defensive MVP of this game for the Warriors. But nonetheless, it results in a 21-0 program lead. And once again, we talked about the turnaround. They're not just beating lower teams. They have beaten the affiliates. They did so back in April, 21-13. And the week prior to that, they only lost by 3 to Adrenaline Rush. So they've been able to keep up with the big boys. As seems like the Warriors will get back on the field at offense. So, one tight end, 2 backs, and round line up at wideout actually for the Warriors now. Hand it out to McClain, who's going to get a small gain. 21-0 program. As they look more than ready for mayhem next week. We'll have that for you. 12 p.m. kickoff. Program versus Mayhem, and what will most likely determine who gets a first round bye between those two. Although AFN, who is finished for the season, we will not see the affiliates for another 2 weeks, possibly even 3 actually, if they get a higher seed. Still have a shot for number 2 as well. Snap, Shobe. And incomplete. I want to say Rao was the intended target there.
You don't have a team and I need 25. Give me 25.
Warriors, meanwhile, unless they can find some sort of spark here, will more than likely be heading to the B bracket for the 4th consecutive season. But they have improved every time they've been in it. Their first playoff game was in 2016. They lost that 34-6 to Survivors. Last spring, they fell short to the Spartans. And then last fall, they fell short in the semifinals to the Knights. So this finally be the year for the Warriors. And a false start is coming on McClain. Program, meanwhile, heading back to the A for the first time since last spring. They were in the B last fall, a 25-22 loss to the Spartans in the semifinals. It was questioned which team was heading a better path, Warriors or Program, and it seemed like the Warriors were. But the turnaround this program team has done has been nothing short of incredible. Well, we've seen that. We saw Ruckus last spring do it. Go from a 4-win team in the fall, 2 of those were in the postseason, to being the runner-up in the A bracket championship. Can the program not just replicate that success, but can they top it with an A bracket championship? We shall see as the snap comes. Free play. Show will fire it up. Nothing there. And complete. Hey, mofo. What are you doing? So at the end of 3, the score is Program 21, Warriors nothing. And Program trying to hold on to get shutout number 4 on this season.
He's obviously a little confused, fellas. He's a little confused.
3rd and 5, fellas. 3rd and 5.
Oh, Mike, the ball! You don't work. I don't want this set. Mike, you don't work. Hey, last quarter. Let's go, fellas. Keep working. Bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. Hey, we're 4s now. Energy, y'all. We start back over. We start back over. If you need a breather, go get it. Stop out. I'm saying, let's go out. We need a donut. Ready?
What are the other teams doing there?
Virginia Beach.
Oh, how many down there?
We got 3 of them down there. Andy's playing Q for the affiliates right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just saw that in the live stream. Shobin the pistol. Steps up. Still going. And finally they pull him down. So 4th down coming up for the Warriors. And you hear the tone. They will be going for it. The words. So you see Ruckus warming up. They've clinched their A bracket bid as they prepare for Survivors. That game be full of a lot of random obscure stories, just to warn you ahead of time, as I have history of both teams. So 4th down, last ditch effort for the Warriors. Shob fires complete to McLean, and nothing you can do there. And the Program will take over with a 3-score lead and a message for Mayhem next week. Again, we'll have that for you. Noon kickoff. Mayhem versus the Program. The game of the week next week.
Hey, Mike Austin.
And forgive me, but for the rest of this quarter, I'm going to hype up how good the Program has been this season to hype up next week's big showdown between Mayhem and the Program. If anybody has any Virginia Beach updates, that would be great. I believe they are streaming the AFN game right now on the national page. Malott in the gun, 1 tight end, 1 back, 3 wide. Toss to the left, but oh, he tried a reversal. Not very well executed. One of the few things that the Program has not executed well this game is that play. Program looking to get win number 6 in a few minutes. This is perhaps the best team I've seen them field since the Program brand surfaced in the spring of 2016. This is a very well-built team. It's Malott in the gun. Rush coming. Caught. Turning up. And they'll get about 10 or 11 on that one. I think actually more. My math's a little off. Nonetheless, a big gain for the Program. Who, if I mentioned, they've always had one of the best defenses in this league. I love it too. Always. The defense for the longest time is what carried this team. The problem was they could never get an offense to go with it. The line was beaten up last fall, and the result of it was an offense that could not even get the snap correct, let alone put up points. Handoff to the left side. And still going. Down to about the 6.
That's not fourth down.
And they're saying 4th, but all right, so 4th down. Very short. So half a yard. Let's see if they'll let Marshall attempt a field goal, perhaps.
Watch the book. Oh, yeah, that's one.
Okay.
They're going for it, so here we go. From the line cam, 4th down, and very, very short for the program. We set up, the line again is right here. See if they can get it. Malott fires, it has an open man, McKinley, touchdown, program! And the program takes a 27-0 lead on the Warriors.
Let's go! Huh?
Twice today.
Call it every time! Let's go! Come on!
He's been on this team since its inception, and he's been the offense for a majority of it. And that's just running the ball. This season, they have found someone who could give it to them. As they take a 27 extra point pending 28-0 lead on the Warriors, whose defense has only surrendered 16 points per game coming into this one. They've almost doubled that margin. Snap low, it's up, and it is good. And it is 28-0 program.
Hey, are we kicking? Hey, are we kicking? Are we kicking?
Okay.
And there's going to be no kick. Warriors will take over. And we're about at that point of the game where it's do or die. Warriors fighting for pride at this point, just trying to avoid the shutout. They'd be the 4th team shut out by the program this year. Should have easily been 5, if not for blown coverage against the Knights last week on that final play. Once again, if anybody has any Virginia Beach updates, post in the comments. As the program flexing their muscles here in a big way. They're going to have the challenge cut out for them when they play Mayhem next week. We'll have that game, 12 p.m. Game of the week, program versus Mayhem. Man in motion. Snap. Throw fires, and they got him.
I tried, I'm too short though.
Second down for the Warriors, who will take on Top Gun next Sunday. And what is going to be a nice little battle for seeding. Could make it interesting. Top Gun with only 1 win this year. A second gives them an opportunity to perhaps steal that number 1 seed from the Warriors in the B bracket. As that bracket has not quite, it's a bit established who we got. We got 5. Or at least we will have 5 following this one. There is a possibility of a 6th team, but that is if Broad Axe cannot get a win today or next week. Broad Axe 3-3. They still have the Knights and Assassins, however. Snap. Shobe going to go to his right, and nothing there. And he's running out of lanes, and the Warriors are running out of time. So we have 5 teams locked into the B, 5 locked into the A. By the end of this day, we may have a 6th in the A, depending on what happens when Broad Axe takes on the Assassins. All credit to this Warriors team, though. They have tied their franchise high for wins at 2, with a chance at possibly getting 3 more, with the opportunity of sitting at perhaps 5-5 to end the season, which would be their best record. Just watching this team, this is the best one they fielded so far. Snap Shope. Fires high and incomplete. They've tried it 4 times today, and all 4 have not worked. The program has perfected that this season for what will be 6 wins. I believe their franchise record is 7. This actually might be their highest. We'll see. I got to check back on that. But I believe they've tied their franchise record for most wins. They could possibly get 7 next week for win, and 8 and 9 by the time next month hits, about this time. As we are hitting the last month of the 2018 spring season, the Washington County Flag Football League. The final regular season game will be next week. Both of these teams will be in action, as mentioned. And then on the 24th, we will begin playoffs. Man in motion at Sigler. Snap, Shope going to his left. And they got him.
Didn't I tell you I was going to do something cool? We got that. Didn't I tell you?
And another sack.
Right up there. You better get him on camera. First down this way.
So first down program. As we let the hype begin for Mayhem versus the program. Next Sunday, 12 p.m., the game of the week.
Hey! 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 Flag! Flag! Another one on, let's go! Work on goal line here, work on goal line. Hey, why are you switching? Hey, Avery! We got 8.
Snap Malott, fires complete.
Good block, Mike. Good block, Mike.
And down at about the 3.
Hey, number 30, come and get me.
And they're going to call it there.
That's not our fault.
So they're going to call it at 2 minutes. Final score, program 28. Warriors nothing. Program 6-1 now on the season. They will face Mayhem next week. We will have that game for you, 12 p.m. here on Y2 Sports. Warriors, meanwhile, fall to 2-5. They are eliminated from the A bracket. They will be in the B. They will play next week as well, 9 a.m. against Top Gun, and what will be a nice little preview of the B bracket playoffs. But for now, program victorious, 28-0, their 4th shutout of the season. We'll be right back in a few minutes for the second game of the day as Survivors take on Ruckus. Till then, I'm Joey Bassford. We'll see you soon.